Alright, we're in the home stretch now. The finish is on it. It's all dry and buffed out as much as I'm gonna do it. It's not Fender factory close, but it's good enough for me, and I don't necessarily like the super thick finish guitars. They just don't do it for me. The body's pretty much done. You can see I've done copper tape in the pickup cavities and in the control cavity. Scraped the binding, which was loads of fun. It took a really long time. So yeah, that part is done. We're gonna do the electronics and stuff today. So, the neck is done. It's tongue oil on the neck, 3 or 4 coats. It turned out fine. I had to redo a couple of spots, but it was my own mistake. So, and I think I redid this headstock purple like 4 times to get it to. I wasn't willing to do it again. It looks good. I'm gonna need to do something about the truss rod there. You can kind of see it's just need to do something to hide it a little bit. Tuners are on. It's pretty. I mean, you just screw them in. Unfortunately, they don't line up perfect. Might be able to see it here. I'm thinking I'm going to use these tuners for a little while and see if they are, these are the stock tuners, if they're usable. If they're fine, I'll probably go back and basically take the tuners off, fill the screw holes where they normally go, and re-drill them so that they're straight. I'm thinking about maybe doing locking tuners, so I'm not going to put in a huge effort to do that before I just get new tuners that might not pay this same anyway. So all of the wiring is pre-done from the factory. Well, not all of it, but the pots and stuff are wired together from the factory. So I installed the pickup in the pick guard and the pots in the pick guard. I've got the bridge ready to go. Bridge ground wire here. I pulled up on their website the wiring schematics. I could possibly be the worst wirer of anything, but we're gonna give it a go. It's pretty simple. It's 2 pickups, volume, tone, and a switch, so hopefully I can figure it out. Alright, so we're getting prepared here. This copper foil comes in a roll. You can get it on Amazon. I think they advertise it as a slug killer, but it does actually say that the adhesive is conductive, which is good because you want the pieces to touch, and you want a continuous thing. So this is just a Harbor Freight multimeter. Set it, and then you can just touch the 2 probes anywhere you want and look and see if the thing changes. Reading should go to 0. So you just move it around, test, and make sure that all of the spots are hooked together. There's a short wire that comes in the bridge. So you're going to strip the wire back so that there's a decent amount of, you want to make good contact with the bridge. There's a hole for it. You basically install the bridge here over the top of that wire, and when you screw it down, it grounds it out. So here's my first easy mistake. I was replacing the bridge pickup with a slightly, what I thought would be a slightly better one. Unfortunately, it's bigger than the one that comes with the kit, and so it won't fit in the route that we have for it. So test fit your components. I'm gonna put the kit pickup back in, and if I determine that I really hate it, I'll pull all the shielding out of there and route it out a little bigger, but I don't want to do that right now, so I'm going to put the regular pickup, the stock pickup that comes with the kit, back in. Alright, we've got things ready to solder again. I took the front pickup out because I don't think I can get it wired on the pick guard before everything else is wired. So front pickup's off, and in the cavity here, the wires go through the body and into the cavity here. There's a ground wire underneath this bridge, and all the wiring comes through into here. Put a little piece of tape on the body here to protect it from any kind of solder that might drip. Got a towel here to try to do a little more of that as well. So we're just going to follow the circuit diagram and hopefully bang this out pretty quick. Alright, stuff's wired up. Can I say that I hate wiring one more time? That was an utter pain. So everything's together. I don't have the end jack clipped in yet, but we're going to test it before we button everything back up. There's like 2 pick guard screws here just to hold this down so that it doesn't move around while I'm testing. This is a good use for that cord that came in the kit. It's a nice tester. So got a little battery powered amp here. Crank it up. It's not the best of tones here, but we're just testing to see that it works. So you've got the 3-way switch here. Forward should be this forward pickup. Should be able to hear that clicking. So this should be the back pickup, so then this one shouldn't click. Got nothing. This one should be clicking. Got the clicking both together. They both seem to work. This is volume. Nothing. And then tone here, so all the way off. Kind of hard to tell on the tone one, but I can tell everything seems to be working okay. So we're going to button this up, we're going to string it up, and hopefully it will make some noise.